Bohm, some of the other regulars who play offense for the Phillies. Cody Ashley and the Orioles are over from Sarasota to take on the Phillies. Baseball planet these last couple weeks finally found himself here in Clearwater just in time. We'll talk more about Bryce in just a little bit, but let's talk about the battle for the 5th starter spot for the.
In these situations, I think, as I said, 4-person mix. You have Nick Nelson stepped up in his 16 starts. He threw to a 3.86 ERA, and I think Christopher Sanchez is a kid who's got very good stuff. It's a matter of him being able to throw
into the mix. Plasmeyer did a really nice job, particularly in the second half of last season with Be the 4. Painter hopefully will be back really soon. You got Griff McGarry, you have Mick Abel to see Aaron Nola here this afternoon. That's right, he'll be on the hill for the Phils getting pitch when we get back. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Xfinity 10G Network. The future starts now. Hey, they got some young season. Stowers, Westberg bats 5th. He's a good one too.
Play development.
Pitch is grounded over to first, backing up on it, and slipping is whoa.
That wasn't pretty, but he got the job done.
To the bag, the holes. This got it, slips, drops it, flips it, and he takes outside. 1 ball, no 1-0 pitch. Pretty sweet swing.
He controls the strike. He's typically he always talks about him being a better right-handed hitter.
2 games, 5 innings, and a 1.80 ERA. Stowers the batter. Stowers, 5 hits so far this spring. He was a second. Yeah. 1-0 pitch. Hit foul. Ooh, off the netting in front of Rob Thompson and out a screen.
Yeah, imagine that now.
That would have probably hurt. Stowers hit .264 with 19 home runs in the minor leagues last year. And here's Ryan O'Hearn.
Aaron Nola's efficient.
My thought would have been first pitch to Ryan O'Hearn is taken outside. Just a bit outside, 2-0. At second base, Adley Rutschman hit foul out of play, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, come on this and preparing for this and handled things so far pretty well.
Yeah, we'll see one of those guys
used to it.
2-1 pitch. Field. Marsh comes sprinting in. It hangs up there. Phillies leave one at second. We'll be back. And the Phillies are looking to end a Tyler Wells, the right-hander. And the first pitch of the day inside. 1 ball and no strikes. 13. Takes outside. 2-0.
This kid Tyler Wells, 28-year-old.
Out toward right. Well, the hitless streak is over in a big, and the Phillies are on the ball. It was going to go far.
And the exciting part about this is he's really had trouble with that high fastballs. This looks like one that's up in the zone, and he stays on top of it, drives it out.
Kids back playing the field again, which is a great sign off his meniscus surgery. It hangs up there. Swing and a miss by Reese.
He's taking a look at the eyes, gets on base.
Yeah, and he had meniscus surgery in December. He felt it. Check swing, low, 2-2.
Yeah, I got to buy in.
Hoskins swing and a miss, so 1 out. Today.
Yeah, a lot of talk about Nick being very good this spring. Said to me, he's got 4 walks or something.
Stop. Fouled away, and it's 0-2.
We're so used to it. Certainly did not have those numbers that as you can see last year.
Called strike 3. Is that the sweeper enough?
Yeah, it's somewhere in between a slider and a curveball. A pretty good break.
Solid spring, both offensively and defensively.
He's a guy who's hit first before power, and he's shown that in the early part of his career.
Bouncer foul. And it's just, you
know, being confident about making more consistent contact out front.
Just a bit outside, 1-2. About that is that he, for most of his life, would be. It was somewhat startling, although I think a lot of guys that get selected.
In touch with a lot of the organizations and let them sort of give them a heads up that it's a positive inning.
Sure did. Struck out 3 in a row after the home run by Bryson Stott to give the Phils the lead during batting practice, too. All foul down the left field line. 0-2 pitch line to left center field. That'll be in for a base, and that's going to allow Westberg to go to second. I mean, it was kind of a circus out there.
Yeah, it was. Question is, would him a double anyway? Can't quite get there. I think he's.
Cordero, the batter. Frenchie Cordero takes a strike. He had 8 home runs and 29 runs batted in. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Frenchie trying to establish himself has been productive at times.
Off the hand, it throws on the run.
This has been kind of the Swiss Army knife here. Slay ranging from always sort of behind second base and throws a strike to Reese.
Here that the Phillies made was getting Edmundo Sosa from the Cardinals, and that's going to allow Ryan McKenna, the batter, and he fouls Westberg to go to second.
56 at bats. A couple of home runs for the Baltimore Orioles.
Check swing at a breaking ball. It's 1-2.
Over the plate, but this one was buried nicely.
Lost his glove.
Looking for a
little changeup this spring. 1-2 pitch. It tapped foul toward the on-deck circle.
Yeah, look at his night. The numbers are much better.
Swing and a miss. Westberg to go to others. I think he was going to go to strikeout walk ratio. Brought to you by Citizens, the official bank of the.
He's trading out 2 or 3 of them. He's got a lot of swing and miss in his game.
Line to left center field. That'll be in for a base. Wait a minute, Ruben. I got the wrong Diaz.
From Miami last year.
1-1, swung on and missed.
Yeah, he got an opportunity to play a little bit. 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, and picked up a stolen. There's out here, Tom.
Ooh, good
well, that
pitch.
was an excellent pitch.
Yeah, Garcia.
Spring training for everybody, Tom.
A little low. 3-2. Again, he tried that same pitch.
This one might have been a little bit further inside, but
yeah, I thought the first one was better than that. And Josh Lester will be the batter. There's a good amount of home runs in the minor leagues. 0-1.
Same stadium that they've had
some of
for
the
years
other
and years.
regulars who planet these last couple weeks finally
Swing
found
and a miss,
themselves here in Clearwater just in time.
Because there was a glare of
about
hits in about 70 at bats. You have Nick Ness, a kid who's got very good stuff. It's a matter
Again,
of
he's
him being
really
able to
trying
get
for
over
that
it.
two-seamer. Phillies baseball is line drive out towards center field. That's going to be in for a base hit. Rounding way to third is Lester. Pitch is grounded over to first, backing up on it and slipping is
Well, it was flipped out of Jake Cave's glove, and now
he takes outside one.
Being a better job of hitting here by
2 games,
by Lester,
5 innings, and a single E8. 1-0 pitch. 1 RBI. Hit foul. Ooh, off the netting back to the top of the order for Gunner. Before with 19 home runs refurbished in the minor leagues. Swing and a miss. 0-2. I mean, they've got a Gold Glover over at third base. 2. Fly ball left field. The Sun, it's carrying pretty well. We'll head to the bottom of the second. It's 2-1 Baltimore. Coming to Clearwater for the first time. He arrived last night. It was Derek. 1-1 pitch. Check swing, ground ball back to the mounds. And Derek.
Good sign just across the board as far as the organization is concerned. And
Mundo Sosa, the batter, and he takes a pitch low. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Strike. And Sosa takes another strike. 1-2. Sosa 6 for 7. That ball just clipped his arm guard. It was caught by Lee.
Wells trying to run that fast. He's been mixing it up pretty well, and let's just nix that arm.
So far, takes up 1 ball, no strikes.
Took a look at his knee. Improved at the end of the year with the Phillies.
They throw behind. You know, just to be able to
having an expectation of being AD.
Cordero moves over and into, and he makes
the way it does. Typically, it might have been out of the ballpark, but just missed it. Huge prospect.
That one's hooked hit of the spring. Sosa goes to third. And
just before this base hit, it looked like Jake Cave was a little upset with himself, but he gets that break, and Edmundo Sosa reads it perfectly, easily goes to first to third on it.
With the Reds at 213 with a home run, 4 RBIs. He has 100
C-Mac, especially at spring training when he got so many pitchers thrown.